the New Yorker, the New York Times, and lots of other publications. But right now, I'm live drawing for Hap's News every day during the week at 5:30. How are you guys? Everybody good? I hope you're healthy and well, and your loved ones are healthy and well. So anyway, I do this every weekday. I draw something that's in the news that we're talking about. Hi, Peter. Good to see people joining us. So let me turn this around. I'll start drawing. Not waste any time. You can see my hand drawing. Let's get some light on it. There we go. I've been a cartoonist almost all my life since I was a kid, but I've been a professional for 4 years. Can you see properly? Is enough in the frame? These are a lot of my pens and pencils, but I want to use this one. I do work digitally, but since I'm here in my studio, I like to draw on paper because I think it's just different. Hi, Pablo. Hi, Ariana from New Orleans. Good to see everybody. So I watched part of Joe Biden's talk today, and Kamala Harris apparently spoke, but I tuned in late. I was sort of waiting for it, but missed the beginning. Such is life. But I heard him speak, and he talked about coronavirus. That's what this was about. And sorry, I have to concentrate a little bit. Even though I have a pencil in here, I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm drawing. Anyway, Biden was talking a lot about the virus and how we need to coordinate. He needs to coordinate with President Trump so that we can get people help and also get the vaccine out in a timely fashion. As Dr. Fauci said, it's like a relay race. You want to pass off the baton as you're running. You don't want to stop and pass the baton. That's what. So this is what is a great analogy. What the transition is all about. Anyway, Trump is not helping. He still hasn't conceded, but worse than that, I mean, he cannot concede, but he needs to give Biden the clearance, the security clearance, and this national security details so that he can do things and help the country move forward. So I thought of this drawing. It's a little conceptual, but it's how my brain thinks sometimes. I don't know if you can see the pencil that I have there, but it just doesn't make any sense why they wouldn't help. I know why they're not helping, and Biden alluded to it too. He knows why. Oops. Certain members of the Republican Party still need Trump's support. Needs his supporters. He needs the vote. They need the votes. And particularly Georgia. Can you see what I'm doing? Sorry, I'm just not talking much because I'm thinking about what I'm drawing. Biden said that more people may die if we don't coordinate with each other with the current administration and Biden in helping get people uh, the help they need. Um, and I think the Republicans that are refusing to acknowledge Biden's um, win, I mean, they can not acknowledge it, but it's only emboldening Trump and perpetuating this problem where we can't really help people, can't get the government back on track uh, or on track with a new administration. Trump is trying to keep the spotlight on him, and trying to, as Gloria Borger said from CNN, he's trying to figure out how to keep the spotlight on him as he moves forward. As he walks, as he has to, he's aware he needs to walk off the stage, but he needs to figure out what he's going to do. And I've heard rumors that he's going to start a network to rival Fox. Let's see what you guys are saying. Biden has not been officially declared. No, he hasn't. And they need to certify the votes. Each state has to certify the votes, and that will happen. There's really nothing in the courts. There's no recount that's going to change anything, really. That's from all the news that I've heard. I need to move things around. I can't really see what you're all saying, because it there's nothing really that could be decided by the courts or by recounts that will change the trajectory of the election. It was a fair, even Trump himself said it was a fair and well-managed election this year. I don't know if he used the word fair, but he said it was well managed. If you just joined us, it's Liza Donnelly. I'm a cartoonist and a writer for various publications, and I'm live drawing something that's in the news. Today was Joe Biden spoke about the upswing in cases of coronavirus cases. It's really an emergency in this country, huge emergency. People are dying, people are getting sick, and Trump is out golfing. And many of the GOP is not acknowledging that there's a problem. They don't want to, because they want to see if they can maintain his supporters in their side, on their camp. You don't want to hurt them, don't want to jeopardize the support of Trump supporters. I'm an opinion journalist, so what you see is my thinking from reading the news. I read a lot of news, and I've been around a while. I've seen a lot of elections. voted in every single presidential election. I was around when Nixon was resigned. Wonder what you guys are saying. If I can stop and look. What's the name of your app you used the other day? Yeah, last Friday I drew on my iPad, and I used an app called Paper, and it's part of the company WeTransfer. So if you want to find it, that's just look up Paper by WeTransfer. It's a great app. I like it. I've been using it for like 5 or 6 years. So when I draw on my iPad, that's what I use. Let's see. Sorry, I'm being so quiet. It's hard for me to know what you're saying. The truth and democracy itself are the victims of this lunacy. It's such a terrifying spectacle. I agree with you, Andy. Andy Sheridan. Wear a mask, simple act. Yes, it's interesting. Joe Biden was talking about the coronavirus task force guy that Trump is using. Dr. Scott said the other day, he said to Michigan, Minnesota, Michigan, rise up against the restrictions. And Biden was like, today in his remark, why would anybody say that? Why? When we know for a fact that masks save lives? It just doesn't make any sense. Wearing a mask is not wearing. He said, Biden said this. I thought it was interesting. He said, not wearing a mask. There's nothing macho about not wearing a mask. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing macho about not wearing a mask. I'm going to use a pen again to do this lettering here. I like political cartoons that don't have a lot of words, but sometimes you can't do it. So my feeling is that the GOP, by propping up Trump, are just perpetuating deaths, COVID deaths, because they don't want to cross Trump. They don't want to anger his supporters. They're afraid of losing their jobs. They're afraid of losing their elections. So I'll turn this around and say hello before I sign off. But this is Liza Donnelly. I'm a cartoonist and writer for various publications. And HAPS News, I live draw every weekday at 5:30. And if you want to join me every day and have conversations among yourself, I'll try to check in with you from time to time when I'm live drawing. Let's see. Oh, hi, Alex Mohajer, who's also a verified journalist for HAPS News. He does a great daily program as well. I'm daily, and so is Alex. If you want to support us, we would love your support. We'd love you to join us on a daily basis, but your support is even more appreciated. No, it's as well appreciated by following us, getting our updates when you follow us, and also by supporting us financially. You can be a sponsor. Hello, Alejandro. Let's see. You should be holding up the stars and bars flag after feeding that nonsense for years. I don't know what you mean. I'm reading some of your comments. So anyway, there's my palette I've been drawing from. And I'll turn you around. Say goodbye. So thank you for joining me. Every day at 5:30 during the week, I live draw something that's in the news, something we're talking about. Sometimes it can be cultural. But right now I keep even though I try to veer away from culture, from politics sometimes, I can't seem to do it because there's so much going on. And this transition is important to a new administration. And I really hope that Trump realizes what he's doing, and the GOP will help him. If he doesn't want to concede, that's fine, but he needs to help Biden in the transition to a new administration. That's my feeling. So thanks for joining me. Good to see you guys. Take care, and please wear your mask. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 5:30. Bye.